Okay.
Hey, Joe. How's it going?
Great, Scott. How's it going?
Good. So Joe was on our show on episode 68 of the I Love Mortgage Brokering, and he talked about this cool app called Guusto that allows you to virtually send gift cards, and they've made some pretty cool enhancements to the program. I know a lot of mortgage brokers have picked up with it and started using it, as well as realtors, and so decided to jump on a call with Joe, and he's going to walk us through some of the new ways that you can use this. So check it out. I'll let you take it away, Joe.
Okay, great. So thanks, Scott. And super quick background on me in case you missed that episode from last year. Back in 2008, I launched a tour company called Whistler Tasting Tours. We really didn't know how to do digital marketing at that time. And the tour, which carries on being a successful company, was really built on referrals. It was word of mouth. And that got us up and rolling and was really our introduction to understanding how important word of mouth marketing is. And so through that experience, we also spent a ton of time in restaurants and saw professionals trying to do nice things for clients and people who send referrals, like pick up the tab, send them a bottle of wine. And there's just a ton of friction with that, which really was the seed for us to create Guusto, which is what I'm going to show you today. And so really in the last couple of years, we've worked with a ton of mortgage brokers around the country, and we keep hearing a number of the same things. So mortgage brokers need an easy way to put out fires, delight clients, and ultimately increase referrals. And so in case you didn't know, Nielsen put out a report. Referrals are the most trusted form of marketing. So 86% of consumers trust word of mouth versus social media, which is only 48%. And then wedged in the middle there, you've got TV and print around 60%. But most people actually can't afford those mediums anyway. So word of mouth is the way to do it. So how do we make happy clients? Well, we've identified three easy and great ways to do that. So happy clients equals more referrals. So basically, one, when you see smoke, you want to put out the fire. So snuff smoke before there's fire. If you see a problem brewing, you need to resolve that immediately. And so there's a million reasons why there could be a problem. And it may not be your fault, but again, it could reflect on you. I mean, maybe the lawyer messes up on the papers. Maybe you email some papers and they land in the junk mail and they were time sensitive. Who knows? But if you see a problem, you need to snuff it out immediately. Number two, so a recent survey by Mortgage Professionals Canada noted that mortgage clients, at least 75% of them want a follow-up after closing. Okay, so clients want to feel valued and that their support once a deal is done. So a follow-up once you close is super key. Okay, and then number three, yeah, go ahead, Scott, if you have a question.
Well, actually, I want to just mention one situation that happened with me and a client when I used Guusto, and I had a lawyer problem, and they lived about 20 minutes out of town, and they had to make a second trip, and I had to phone them, and then I was like, oh, this is awful, and I Guustoed them a bottle of wine, and I got a great text, and they were like, you're awesome. So it definitely put that fire out before it gets big and retain the relationship. So
we hear those
you couldn't do that with a traditional gift because it would take 2 or 3 days to get there, and it would lose that moment that you need to connect.
Totally. And we hear those stories all the time. And Guusto kind of allows you to put the smoke out before there's fire. When you need it most, you can just get it done in a matter of seconds. So that's great to hear. Okay, and then number three, you must thank referrals. Like, it seems basic, but so many people do not thank referrals. So behavior that gets rewarded gets repeated. If someone goes out of their way to send you business, you need to find a way to say thank you. If you want them to do it again, say thanks. It's easy, but people don't do it. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so those are three things we've identified as great ways to keep clients happy and to ultimately get more referrals. Okay, so how can Guusto help? And what is Guusto for those who don't know? So Guusto is an instant gifting platform. So we have a mobile app and we also have a web dashboard that allows you to instantly send thoughtful products like dinner or lunch or a bottle of wine or a night at the movies or a spa day. And here's the nice thing. It can actually be redeemed at any partner venue that we work with. And so at this time, we have close to 4,000 merchant locations in the Guusto network, and we are always working on growing that. And we work with mainly recognizable brands like the Keg and Moxie's, Milestones, Cactus Club, Boston Pizza. We work with Cineplex Odeon, and again, lots of spas. So a ton of great places for gift recipients to redeem their gifts, unlike a gift card, which would be locked to a specific location. And then to boot, we are a purpose-driven company. So every gift sent through our platform, we actually donate 1 day of clean drinking water. We do that through the One Drop Foundation. So, you can kind of feel good and not only making someone's day here, but also making someone's day who's less fortunate than you. So just a nice social component there. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a super brief 1-minute explainer in case I missed anything, because our amazing marketers here at Guusto are way better than me. And hopefully that works out on the recording here, but we're going to give it a go.
For their business, reward colleagues for referrals, turn a poor customer experience around, or surprise a friend on a special occasion. Buying physical gifts can be expensive and time-consuming. Plastic gift cards are locked to a specific venue, a hassle to carry around, and often get lost. There's an easier way that's better for you, the gift recipient, and the environment. Guusto is a mobile gifting app that lets you send thoughtful items like a drink, dinner, a bottle of wine, or a night at the movies. Don't know where the recipient likes going out? No problem. Gifts can be redeemed at any partner venue, with over 1,500 locations across Canada. And to really make someone's day, we've teamed up with the One Drop Foundation to donate 1 day of clean drinking water for every gift sent. Need to send a bunch of gifts for customer appreciation or employee recognition programs? Our free business web platform can save you a ton of time and money. Get the app to start gifting, or contact us for business solutions. Mucho gusto.
Yeah, that should really kind of give you the gist of what Guusto is. And I'm going to quickly walk you through how it works. So as I mentioned, we have 2 products, and the mobile app was what we launched with. And I'll walk you through that, and then I'll quickly walk you through the Guusto for Biz dashboard. It kind of depends on your use case and what might work best for you, but we've got a few options for you. So here's kind of some screenshots of the app. Super simple to use. That's all by design. First step would be to select the item. So let's say you want to treat someone to a drink. You would just tap the drink. You can adjust the value of the gift using the slider bar here. Gifts range from $10 to $200 on the app, $10 to $500 in the platform, so lots of options there. And then you would just personalize it with a text or a message. You can add a photo. We often find that professionals like to use kind of a photo of themselves or their logo or a photo of the team to do some branding. Totally up to you. And then you would just confirm your details and send it off. So big question we often get, does the gift recipient require any special software or the app? No, they don't. It's really simple to redeem, and anyone with web browser capability can redeem gift. So they would receive the gift either via text message or an email. So that's up to you how you sent it. They would click a link to launch the gift, and then they can choose where they want to go. So they can tether between cities. We've got, I believe, 300 or 400 cities across Canada now that have options. They'll just select their venue. So let's say they wanted to go to the Keg. They do that, and then click View Gift Code when they're ready to use the gift. And when they're in the merchant location, all they need to do is show this, and the merchant will either scan this barcode. And if they don't have a barcode scanner, because not all merchants invest in hardware, all they'll need to do is give them this number under the barcode, the server will punch it into their point of sale, and the full value of the gift will get debited from the bill. Okay, so that's pretty much it on the app. It's super easy to use. And so we started receiving a couple common questions, which led us to building out Guusto for Biz. And one, the two questions we were getting was, one, I send a lot of gifts, and so I want to find an easy and quick way to generate lots of gifts at once, so I don't have to go through this process for 50 people. Sure, okay. And then a second request we kept getting was, I noticed that sometimes gifts don't get claimed. And is there any way for me to not have to pay for a gift if it doesn't get claimed? And so we went out and solved those two questions with Guusto for Biz. So to access Guusto for Biz, you can go through the For Biz tab here at guusto.com, or if you have an account, or you can create one just by going to log in. Okay, but I'm actually just going to go into my demo dashboard and show you how it works. So we've basically taken Guusto and put it in dashboard form with a few extra bells and whistles. So let's say you want to buy a bunch of gifts. I don't know, you have, it's a special occasion, or you have, maybe it's the holidays and you have a number of clients you want to say thanks to or thank referrals. Let's just, for the purpose of the demo, say you need 5 gifts. So you'd put in the number of gifts that you need. You'll set the value of the gift. So let's call it $25. Here, you can wrap the gift. I call it wrapping, but just like in the app, you can call it something, thoughtful, like dinner or an appetizer. If you want to call it something more generic, like a gift card, you can totally do that too. Okay. Here is where you would either select the partner location or leave it open-ended for the gift recipient. So if you want to select Cactus Club as the place that this gift can be redeemed, you can do that. But most people leave it open-ended because we really don't know, where our clients, where people want to dine. So let's leave it open to any partner venue. Now here's kind of a really nice piece that I mentioned earlier. So if, in your opinion, a gift doesn't get claimed after some set period of time, then what's going to happen is the gift link will automatically cancel, and the full value of the gift will get credited right back into your account. So again, if you think after 6 months, whoever you sent it to didn't bother to claim the gift, then maybe you should get a refund for that. This is a feature that you can use or not use. It's up to you, but it is there, which is nice. So I've set this gift claim date to 6 months. Okay, I like to.
So just out of curiosity, sorry to interrupt, Joe.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there any cost to that? Like, is there like a, do you get back if you sent $25? Do you just get back $20, or how does that work?
No, you get it all back. So it's a full refund.
Right. Imagine that,
Yeah.
the gift cards that I've sent out over the years and that have bounced around in someone's purse and never got claimed. And so sure, they got the moment of, oh, thanks so much, but then they never used it, which is definitely a form of waste that you never want to, I think that's a fantastic feature.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, the stats are there. Something like 22% of gift cards never get used. So if you're someone who sends out, a significant amount of gifts over the year, if you're a professional who uses something like this to incentivize more referrals, and 20%, I mean, you're getting a 20% discount on your spend here, which is pretty significant. Okay, so yeah, jumping back in, I have a preloaded message here. Thanks for being a great customer. Enjoy something on us. Cheers, Team Guusto. If you ever want to change your message, you can totally do that manually, or you could change your default message just by going into your profile, which I'm not going to do, but it's super easy. Just go in profile. Okay, so let's preview our gift. There it is. Looks great. Happy people on the end there. And we're going to buy our gift links. So this only takes a couple seconds. Here is a breakdown of our order. You can access your gift links by clicking this, or right up at top, view gifts. You can get to all your gifts that way. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so here's all my gifts. So what am I looking at here? So each row is a different gift. It gives you all the details you need, like when it was sent, what it is, how much the gift is worth. Here is your gift link, which I'm going to show you how to use. You can see the status of the gift. That is, it's not yet been claimed, when it must be claimed by. And then once someone claims it, if you just look down this column here, you can see, okay, it was claimed by Joe at Guusto.com. That means I claimed it, okay? And then if you want to keep track of why you sent that gift, you can add a note and just save it in. So if you're ever looking back, you'll see what's going on, okay? So before I show you how to use the gift, one nice piece here is you click once and you have an expense report right into Excel. So that's pretty handy, and it will also include all your notes here. So if you need kind of some record keeping, it's all done for you there. Okay, so really easy to use the gift. So all I'm going to do is copy the gift link, and I had an email that was ready to go. Okay, here we go. So, hi Sarah, thanks so much for referring John. Here's lunch on me. So I like to embed that link into the text, and that's it. So if you want to just drop the link into an email, you can do that too, but I like to kind of put it into the text just so it's a little bit prettier, and you'll just send this off, and the gift recipient will receive this email. They would click this link, and so let me show you what happens when they click that link. So it launches a Guusto gift right into a web browser. So they can do this on their phone, they can do this on their desktop. If they're on their desktop, they can print the gift out. If they're not, they can just show the gift using their phone. And so here's the gift. What we ask gift recipients to do is write a small thank you message to actually claim their gift. This thank you gift message will get immediately emailed back to you, the gift sender, so that it kind of closes the loop. You know that the gift has been received, it's been appreciated, and off you go. And so what we're going to do is we're either going to add this gift into a new account if you've never received a Guusto gift before, into my account if you have. So I'm going to add this into my account. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking right off the bat, oh man, you've got to create another account. Yes, you do. But the reason we do this is because early days, we actually did not require gift recipients to add gifts into an account. What was happening was, people don't necessarily use their gift immediately. They might wait a month, they might wait 2 months. And so when they actually go to use their gift, they'd have to scroll back through old emails or text messages, and it was a little bit cumbersome, like, oh, where was that gift again? And so by adding it into an account, and it literally takes 10 seconds to create an account, they can access the gift anytime by going to Guusto.com, or if they want to download the mobile app, they can do that, and all the gifts will just show up there. Okay.
So what happens so you said it's a 6 month, if they add it to their account, is it then, do they have 6 months to add to their account, or once it's in their account, what happens after 6 months?
Yeah, so once they claim the gift, put it in their account, the claim by date, that whole thing is nullified. So as long as they claim their gift, they basically acknowledged receipt of the gift. Hey, thanks for the gift. I'm going to accept that gift. Then the gift will never cancel. Okay? So gift card laws do not permit you to put expiry dates on a gift card. Okay? So once they essentially say, okay, now I'm acknowledging that this is a gift, and they accept it as a gift card, then there's no expiry. But if they never bother to even claim the gift, basically they never acknowledge that the gift was received, then it's no problem. We can kind of keep that claim by date active, and if it reaches the date of maturity, so to speak, the 6 months, then we can cancel the gift and refund you for it.
And can you send a reminder or anything to people?
Yeah, for sure. So through the mobile app,
I kind of teed that up for you because I knew that you can, because you can see that your gifts, if right, you somehow send people a message or something.
For sure. So so right here in status, you can see if the gift has been claimed. Currently, we don't have an automation feature in the dashboard for a reminder. you would have to basically just send off a little email with the link that says, hey, just a reminder about your gift. Now, if you're in the app, there are some automated ways to do that. So there's just a send reminder button, and you would go into the gift and click send reminder, and then you can either send them a text message or an email that has the gift link right in there. So it takes a couple seconds. You can see if someone hasn't claimed it, and then boom, you can just send a reminder, no problem.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So I'll just rip through this last little piece here and show you how to actually access a gift. So it's going to be a little bit, okay, so I'll just jump in here. Here's my $25 gift. Thanks for being a great customer. Enjoy a little something on us. Cheers, Team Guusto. So I'm going to choose my venue. So I'm in Vancouver. So let's see what we got here. Cool. So lots of great venues here. Let's say I'm feeling the Keg. So I'm going to go to the Keg. Once I'm ready to go, I'm going to click OK. And I'm actually going to back it up just because this is a demo account and it's play money, and my accountant strangles me every time I do that. So I'm actually going to cancel it and go back and show you one that's live and exactly how that works. Okay. Okay. Okay, that one looks good. Well, it's probably a demo gift as well here. So I've got my demo account mixed in with my real account, so I've got about 1,000 gifts in here.
No problem. Feel free to use your real account.
What's that?
Feel free to use your real account and send it over. I'm just kidding. Looks like your
here we go.
Mac is going to run out of batteries.
I've got a few minutes left. Okay, so here's one. Click View Gift Code, and there's the gift. So I'll just display this to the merchant. They'll scan that barcode, and off we go. So that's how you would redeem a gift, claim a gift. Super easy to use, and yeah, that's how it works.
It's totally wicked. So I'm a big fan of it. I had just a second time, another client that was really short closing. I sent her a bottle of wine at closing, and she's like, this is her message. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you so much. That's a pretty cool app. So it's just actually there's one other one I want to read just because this one, I'm at the lawyer's office waiting and checking this out. Very cool. Thank you. So this was a situation where the client, it just wasn't, there was a very tight timeline. So as a mortgage broker, this is very strategic. You can use it like all the time, but there's definitely times where it's extremely useful to have instant gifting that you can say, hey, I feel your pain, or just put out that fire. I love that part about it.
Yeah, and that just warms my heart to hear, honestly. We just love hearing that. And, we love hearing from people who use the product. We want to know what you love. We want to know if there's anything you hate, if there's anything you want us to improve. We want to make this the best possible tool for you. A tool from the tool shed that you can pull out when you need it, and it's going to help you put out those fires. It's going to help you generate more business. And frankly, you don't have to break the bank with Guusto. You can send someone a $10 drink, and that doesn't come off as cheap. That comes off as thoughtful. So, a lot of great ways to use Guusto to kind of to help generate more business in the end.
Awesome. And so anybody listening to this, we're going to post this on the Facebook group as well as online, and you can check out the link to Guusto to get set up with one of the biz accounts. I think the biz account honestly is the way to go if you're going to be doing any amount of this, just because it's going to be much easier to manage. Most brokers are sitting at a computer at least at some point during the day. So the mobile app is great for when you're on the run, but I love this biz account. I think it's a great option.
Yeah, so maybe I'll just end with, I'm happy to connect with anyone if they have questions or if they want a one-on-one in the dashboard. I'm happy to do that too. I mean, you can reach out anytime. It's just joe@guusto.com. Yeah, happy to kind of support you through the process. And again, it's super easy to use, but sometimes there's questions at a gate, and I'm here to help if you need.
Awesome, Joe. And this, I really appreciate your time, man. And anyone listening to this, definitely check out Guusto.
Cool. Thanks so much, Scott. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, we can end the recording here. I'll get them to click this part, but